Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. When we speak of a lot of weapons in Warframe, we often look for that big factor that makes the weapon so extraordinary and also makes them a little bit different from other weapons. Now, our next new god killer in Warframe may not be for you. However, this has been something that I've been finding to be a lot much fun and also a lot much powerful for me for the past few days. Now, the weapon is the new Fanblades, the Gunson. Now, this weapon has been months in the making. They've shown us a lot of designs and we even saw some of the stances as well during dev stream. And finally getting to hold it and also playing with it is also quite incredible, and I will say it is also quite entertaining. Now, after several builds and also play testing, I can say that I found my new favorite melee because it deals a lot of damage and it gives me a little bit of a mixture between fun and highly powerful. The Gunson is a Japanese weapon of legends. A lot of the Japanese warlords used it, and a lot of those soldiers also used it to fan themselves according to history, and this weapon in this case deals primarily slash damage. Its uniqueness, as I said, is a mixture of high scaling and a little bit of fun, and that's also one of the things that I think a lot of you will enjoy about it. It comes with 50 base damage, with 40 of those being slash, 16% critical chance, 28% status chance, 1.17 attack speed, and also a good Raven disposition. Now, it is a master rank 10 weapon with its own very new and unique stance, and it can either be bought from the market or you can acquire this from your clan dojo as well. So why would I call this weapon a God Slayer considering its very low attack range? Well, the answer is also quite simple, and it all comes down to the base slash damage and the stance itself. Some people don't like the fanning animation at the end of the stance, but trust me, it is going to grow on you and you will enjoy it and also overlook it after a little bit. Now, the highly powerful effect of the stance can be triggered by holding down the block button or the right mouse key, whichever one you have toggled on. Then it begins to flip enemies and also deal some intense bleed procs. And that is one of the things that I really enjoy about that weapon. And regardless of how high level the enemy may be, they will definitely suffer that bleed proc and even die a lot faster in some cases. Now, with the bleed procs and the slash damage, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I knew this was a really great chance to implement some new strategy and also build this weapon a different way. I added Bloodrush and Drifted Contact as a duo, and I also added my dual stat elemental mods, and I combined those with Condition Overload so I can get a little bit of those stacking. Now, my Primed Reach and Berserker is also a must for me. Primed Reach, because of that range, it is also very slow, and also I use my Berserker to increase the attack speed because that can be a little bit of a problem for the build and what I was trying to do. Now, Berserker is a must in this build, and I'm also going to explain to you why I said that. Prime Reach is on here mainly because of that low attack range, and Berserker is also here to increase my DPS. You see, every time Berserker increases and it triggers, and also you have that increase in attack speed, your DPS also increases as well because that means you get a lot of damage and attacks increase per second. This also means that the combo with Condition Overload and Blood Rush will also deal more damage, and you'll be able to stack up that critical multiplier and also your combo multiplier as well. And that is also one thing that is very important and the main thing that makes this weapon really powerful. Now, I chose corrosive, but you can go into viral as well because it's all a matter of preference. This build is not something that you have to always go by, but this is just something that you can see as a guideline. Now, don't worry about this weapon not having enough puncture and also enough impact, mainly because against level 130, it totally destroyed a lot of them in few strikes, and regardless of how tough some of these enemies may be, you'll be able to melt them in few seconds as well. Now, to be honest, I had my doubts about the Fanblades when I saw the range and also saw the fan animation, but if you can overlook that after few tries, I will advise you to really pick it up, mainly because it is very useful and also fun at the same time. For a master rank 10 weapon, this is a must pick, this is a must have. A lot of you should go in and get it as well. Now, for some of the mods on here, you will have to fight the acolytes for it and hope that RNG is quite nice and also very good to you. Now, let me know what you guys think about this weapon, and if you have any questions, leave it down below. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more Warframe. And as always, it is DA signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one.